Welcome back to CodeToAGI. I am Mahaz, Senior ML Engineer. In Episode 5, you learned if and else conditions. Your programs can now make decisions. Today, Episode 6, we learn loops, for and while. After this video, your programs will be able to repeat things automatically. No more writing the same line 10 times. That is the power of loops. Let us go. Imagine you have to print the numbers 1 to 100. Without loops, you write 100 print statements. That is insane. Now imagine printing 1 million numbers. Impossible without loops. Loops are how programs do repetitive work instantly. Think about every app you use. Instagram scrolling through thousands of posts. That is a loop. Spotify playing the next song. That is a loop. Your bank checking transactions. That is a loop. In Python, there are two types of loops. The for loop, when you know how many times to repeat. The while loop, when you repeat until a condition is met. Master both today, and your programs become 10 times more powerful. The for loop repeats a block of code for every item in a sequence. The syntax has 4 parts. First, the keyword for. Second, a variable name. This variable holds each item one by one. Third, the keyword in. Fourth, the sequence to loop through. Then a colon. The indented code below runs once for every item. Look at the example. We loop over a list of fruits. Each time through the loop, fruit holds the next item. First iteration, fruit is apple. Python prints apple. Second, fruit is banana. Python prints banana. Third, fruit is cherry. Python prints cherry. 3 items in the list, 3 iterations, 3 prints. That is the for loop. The range function is the most common partner of the for loop. Range of n gives you the number 0 up to, but not including n. Range of 5 gives 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Range of 1 to 6 gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also add a step. Range of 0 to 10, step 2 gives 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Look at the examples. The first loop prints numbers 0 to 4. The second loop counts 1 to 5. The third loop skips by 2, printing only even numbers. Range is how you control exactly how many times a loop runs. You will use this in almost every Python program you write. The while loop keeps running as long as a condition is true. It is like an if statement that repeats. You write while, then a condition, then a colon. The indented code runs again and again until the condition becomes false. Look at the example. We set count to 1. While count is less than or equal to 5, we print count. Then we add 1 to count. This is critical. If you forget to change count, the condition never becomes false. The loop runs forever. That is called an infinite loop. Always make sure your while loop has a way to stop. Output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the loop ends. Sometimes you need more control inside a loop. 2 keywords give you that control. Break stops the loop immediately. Continue skips the rest of the current iteration and goes to the next. Look at the break example. We loop through numbers 1 to 10. When I equals 5, we break. The loop stops. Only 1 to 4 is printed. Now look at the continue example. We loop through numbers 1 to 5. When I equals 3, we continue. Python skips the print for 3 and moves to 4. Output is 1, 2, 4, 5. 3 is skipped. Break and continue give you surgical control over your loops. Now, let us build a real project. A times table generator. Line 1 is a comment. Line 2, we ask the user for a number and convert it to an integer. Line 4, we print a header showing the times table for that number. Line 6, we start a for loop with range 1 to 11. This gives us 1 through 10. Line 7, inside the loop, we calculate the result. Line 8, we print the multiplication line using an F string. For example, if the user enters 5, Python prints 5 times 1 equals 5, 5 times 2 equals 10, all the way up to 5 times 10 equals 50. 10 multiplications, 10 lines, and just 8 lines of code. That is the power of loops. Now it is your turn. Your challenge is to build a countdown timer. Step 1. Ask the user for a starting number using input and int. Step 2. Use a while loop that runs while the number is greater than 0. Step 3. Print the current number inside the loop. Step 4. Subtract 1 from the number each iteration. After the loop ends, print blast off. Try it yourself first. Seriously, pause the video and try it now. If you get stuck or see an error, do not worry. The complete solution code is in our GitHub repository. The link is in the video description. Go to github.com/CodeToAGI/Python-course. You will find the complete working code for every episode project there. Try first, then check. That is how real programmers learn. Let us wrap up what you learned today. The for loop repeats for every item in a sequence. Range gives you control over how many times to loop. The while loop repeats as long as a condition is true. Always update your while loop variable to avoid infinite loops. Break stops a loop immediately. Continue skips the current iteration. And you built a complete times table generator. In episode 7, we learned functions. Functions let you write code once and reuse it anywhere. It is one of the most important concepts in all of programming. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss it. And while loops mastered, your programs can now automate repetitive tasks. That is a massive step forward. The complete project code is on our GitHub repository. Find the link in the video description. It is at github.com/CodeToAGI/Python-course. Every episode project is there, clean, commented, ready to run. If this video helped you, hit the like button right now. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a single episode. Paste your countdown timer in the comments. I will check every one. I am Ahaz. See you tomorrow in episode 7.